what's up, guys? Just got back from the gym.
Yeah.
So now I'm about to show you guys how to cook some food.
What type?
I'm about to make all kinds of gains. I'm about to cook some ground beef.
Yeah.
Some chicken breast. I'm gonna show you how to meal prep the right way.
The right way, the only way.
Yeah.
Adam Katz. Oh, look at him. Show them biceps.
So the first thing you want to do is to preheat your oven for the chicken. So I'm going to put it to 390. And then once it gets to 390, then I'll shove the chicken in there for about 30 minutes. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the chicken, we're going to wash it off and then put it in the pan, spray it, and then I just put salt and pepper on my chicken. And never forget to spray your pan. You don't want your chicken to be sticking to the glass and then you won't be able to get. And then you take the salt and pepper. Alright? And then you want to get the salt and pepper on both sides of the chicken. Both sides. So that's what you do. Put the salt in your hand, sprinkle it all over there. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Alright, once you do that, get the pepper. You do the same thing, except grind it right over there. Hold up, let me get the back. Alright, once you do that, take a fork and you stick it right in there. You know what the next step is? Take the salt. Pour a little bit more, just like that. Perfect amount. Take
Show us the technique.
The pinch.
Yeah.
And the sprinkle.
Okay.
You can never forget the pinch and the sprinkle.
2 steps.
That's right, like that, just like that. Pinch, sprinkle. Yeah. Just like that. Pepper all over the chicken.
Savor the flavor.
Savor the flavor. Gotta take the chicken, open the oven, stick it right in there. You know how long we cook it for?
Oh.
Set the timer.
You got a timer on this thing.
30 minutes. Just like that.
30 minutes. Alright.
Started. Now we gotta cook the rice. So this is my new rice cooker. Got it as a little Christmas present. So that's what we do. Jasmine rice is over here. So you see I use jasmine rice. You can find this at Fry's or Walmart or wherever you want to go. Basically, tastes and smells better than white rice. Looks like white rice, but it's just as healthy as brown rice. So it's a complex carb, just like brown rice, but it doesn't taste as bad.
For everyone who don't know, what's a complex carb?
Basically, complex carbs give you longer lasting energy and they don't spike your insulin. And when you eat simple carbs that do spike your insulin, it will result in storage of fat. So you don't want that. So eating jasmine rice is a really good source of carbs.
For sure.
I eat this for most of my meals. So this is what you do. Alright? You came with this little cup thing. I always keep the cup.
Keep the cup.
And I measure 6 of these cups. 1, cup in the rice. And then you come over here and you do, so the directions say to do 6 cups of rice with 6 cups of water. But when I do 6 cups of water, it's really dry. So, me being the professional chef that I am, I've discovered that using 7 of these cups with 6 of these cups of rice makes it perfect. Perfect rice. 1. Just like that. Now, what do you do if you don't have a rice cooker? Because I started my prep without a rice cooker. I just got this like a few weeks ago.
He was down bad.
So what you can do is you can grab a pot about this big, and then you could put, I think it's 6 like whole actual cups, 6 cups of water, and 4 cups of jasmine rice. So you boil the water, and then you put the jasmine rice in the boiling water. You turn the heat all the way down to like 1 or 2, and then you steam it. So you bring it to a simmer. So you put a little lid on top of the pot, and then you let it cook for about 15 minutes, and then cooks it just as well as a rice cooker. But this is nicer, more fancy. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn it around like that. We're gonna take the plug, take that out of there, put that, put the lid on top. You see it says warm. I'll bring this thing down, it says cook. And now it's gonna cook for however long, I don't really time it. And then it'll steam for 15 minutes, and then beautiful rice. So now, while we're doing that, let's cook the ground beef. Now you see, one's bigger than the other.
Why is that?
Reason why is because I've been dieting for 9 weeks now. Yeah, it's been 9 weeks of cutting. So I've meal prepped 18 times. So I do it twice a week, every Wednesday and Sunday. So I've realized that since like today's Sunday, I'm cooking for tonight 2 meals, Monday 4 meals, Tuesday 4 meals, and Wednesday 2 more meals. So that's only like 3 days worth of food. And then on Wednesday, I have to cook 4 days worth of food because there's 7 days in a week. So on Wednesdays, I have 2 of these big ones. And on Sundays, I only need a big one and a little one. That's all I need. So that's what we're gonna do. Put these on. Then let me show you the secret. Let me show you all the secret to making the best ground beef. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Mrs. Dash Southwest Chipotle. Use this on your ground beef with salt and pepper. I'm telling you, it's amazing.
That does sound gas, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm telling you, it's gonna smell amazing. Alright, so I'm thinking, put the big one in this one. Doesn't really matter, but I like to switch it up. Which pan cooks which meat. Alright, so what you gotta do, you gotta grab a spatula, and then you just dump it right in there. Start chopping this up. Get closer on this, get closer on this. Yeah, just like that. See that? Just cutting into little cubes. Now, take the Southwest Chipotle. Do as much as you want. This stuff, how much sodium does it have? How much?
I can't read.
0.
Oh, shit.
No sodium. So I literally do as much as I want on here.
Go.
Alright, so now while this is cooking, I'll be back with you in just a few minutes.
Gang.
Alright, so you see how it's like almost all like brown? There's still like some pink in there. This one too. So I'm gonna grab this right here. And this one looks like it's close to done. So I'm just gonna cover that. Let that cook a little bit more, turn the heat down. And then this one, just gonna keep stirring it up. And while this one's like steaming, I'm gonna add some more of that secret stuff to this one. It just flew right out. But this one's the empty one. And that's Southwest Chipotle. You gotta go buy some. Fry's, Walmart, Safeway, everywhere. All the grocery stores got them. Not good enough of this. If only it would come out of the bottle. Alright, there we go. So we're gonna keep stirring this up. Ground beef. Alright, just gonna let this cook a little bit more. This is almost done. And then once we're done with the ground beef, we're gonna move on. We're gonna dump these pans out, clean them out, and then we're gonna put asparagus in both of these. Alright, so you see how well done that ground beef is? It cooked literally perfectly. So what I do is dump it into the Tupperware thing, and then turn this heat off. Alright, so you gotta grab yourself a little knife. Or big knife, whichever one you want. See how this asparagus has like white stuff on the ends?
Mm-hmm.
We call those frosted tips. You don't want frosted tips on your asparagus. So, they're coming off, and then all these are about like the same length where the white starts. So cut that off, throw that away. And then now, I like to cut these into either thirds or halves. So I'm thinking, let's see. Probably do this in, yeah, thirds would be too small, so I'll do halves. So I'll just go like, just like that. All right, and then turn this pan back on. Now you might think I'm just throwing some asparagus in a pan, but I'm Chef Adam Katz.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. I'm gonna show you what to do to make your asparagus taste good. Follow me. Over here. See this right here?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it's not butter spray. Use this and some pepper to make it taste really good. That's what you do. You put the
Do you use orange peels?
orange peels.
Yeah.
No? Like orange zest?
Right, like you scrape that bitch up on there.
No, I never used that. But dump all this asparagus into there. And wash this ground beef spatula off. Alright, and then this is what you do. You gotta make it all evenly dispersed. See how that? Alright, evenly dispersed. Now, take the butter spray, 0-calorie butter spray. Spray it all in there. Gives it a nice buttery flavor without the extra calories. Alright, just like that. And then to give it like a little bit of a kick, grind some pepper on there. Add some more pepper too. This thing's almost out. I literally run out of food so much because I'm always cooking twice a week. All this food.
Do the same damn thing.
Yeah, like that. Cut the ends off. We don't want no frosted tips. And then I'm gonna cut this in a third. See that right there? It's perfect. So go like this. See, this asparagus is pretty thin. Sometimes the grocery store has thin asparagus, sometimes it has thick. But honestly, thin is easier to cook. Doesn't take as long to cook through.
Tastes better too.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to eat. Alright, so then what we'll do, dump all this into the pan. Put all that in there. Then, you know my secret ingredients. Butter spray. See that right there? 0 calories. You can do as much as you want with this. Same with the pepper. It's gonna be tasting like it's from a 5-star restaurant. The steak 44 asparagus, Firebirds, Cheesecake Factory. I'm gonna be a chef for all of them. Mix that up a little bit. I got it on like medium heat right now. Mix this up too. Alright, the chicken's ready. Gotta turn that timer off, turn the oven off. Need something to guard your hand. You don't want to just burn yourself. Oh, perfect. Grab it just like that. I'm gonna put it, let's see, stick it over here. Right there. Alright, and I'll be back and I'll cut all that up. Alright, so the same thing we did for the ground beef. This stuff's almost ready, so I'm gonna steam it. It's gonna make the asparagus really soft and like it's gonna taste better. It's gonna be kind of like a pasta consistency. And then this is almost done cooking. The way to know if it's like done or not is you see, come over here, come over here. This little piece right here, got a little bit of brown on there. It means that piece is pretty good. But I pushed down on some of these pieces and they're still kind of hard. I can feel with the spatula. So it's gonna cook a little bit longer and then I'll steam it and then it's gonna be soft. You'll see. Alright, so this one's almost done. I'm just gonna steam it. Get it over here. Now I'll turn this off. Let's see. Let's see how this came out. Oh, perfect. You can see when I push down out there, that's a little give. It's not as hard. Yeah, so this is what I do to finish off the asparagus. Same thing I did when I started. Take the, can't believe it's not butter spray. Spray it again. Take the pepper. A little bit more pepper. Like that. And then you grab another big Tupperware. Just like this. There's one. Now we're gonna cook a whole nother thing of asparagus in here. Oh, baby, beautiful. All right, let's get this going. It's always better to have a little bit of extra or whatever you're making and not make enough. So put some of that butter on there, butter spray. And then some pepper. And then this asparagus is probably done. I'm gonna heat off of there. Let's do the test. Let's see. Oh, perfect. See the brown pieces in there? See how soft it is? Beautiful. We take this, pour it into there. Alright, we're done with that. I'm just gonna wait till this is done. And then what we can do now is, oh, here, look at this. The rice cooker just told us that the rice is done cooking. It's at warm. We have to let it stay that for at least 15 minutes. We can do it for as long as we want. So now what we should do is start cutting up the chicken. So I'm gonna take this cutting board. Grab a knife. Probably should grab a fork too. Hey, get out of the frame. Okay. Alright, so that's what you do. Got the chicken. Get yourself all comfortable.
Okay, I like this step.
Alright. So, what I do is I just cut it into bite-sized pieces. It don't take too long.
You gonna give them a taste test?
Not yet, not yet. It's against the macros. Gotta measure it out.
I ain't got no macros.
What you mean? You need a little taste test?
Yeah.
All right, try that piece right there. What you think?
Okay.
Pretty good?
Okay, Chef Katz.
Chef Katz in the building. Making my salt and pepper chicken.
And you just gonna do this all the chicken?
Yep.
All right.
So I always buy these like microwavable packaged broccoli things. So all I do is just throw it in the microwave for 5 minutes, and then somehow it cooks it, just like that. All right, so this is my food scale. So I'm just gonna bring my food scale over to the table, and then what I'm gonna start doing is measuring out my rice. So I'm gonna take this thing, since the rice cooker is pretty hot. I'm gonna take one like that. Alright, let's go. Like that. And then, so I cooked all the rice, but sometimes, I don't know how it happens, I don't have enough rice. So what I'm allowed to have instead of rice is red potatoes. So if I don't have enough rice, then I'll have to boil some red potatoes. So I'm gonna set up these Tupperwares like by day and by meal. So I'll do 3 rows of 4. Because I got 2 more meals tonight, and I got 2 on Wednesday, and 4 on Monday, and 4 on Tuesday. And since tonight I have my last 2 meals to eat, and Wednesday I have my first 2 meals, that's basically just one day. So I have one day, and one day. And the way I'm gonna do this, alright, watch closely. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
So these right here are gonna be 1 meal. These are gonna be like the full cup of rice, ground beef, and then the vegetables. This is gonna be the full cup of rice and chicken and vegetables. So these 2 are full cups of rice. These 2, actually, hold up. This week, I gotta switch it up because I'm getting closer to my show. So my coach told me that starting tomorrow, I have to have no rice for my last meal. What I've been doing for the past 9 weeks was having a half cup for my last 2 meals, but I only get half cups in this row. So full cup, half cup, no cup. And you know what that means? We're not gonna run out of Jasmine Rice. Alright, so this thing also came with the rice cooker. It's like my rice spatula. So I'm gonna, oh, look how beautiful that rice is. Beautiful. Measure out a cup. Just like that. All right, let's go one more. Look how perfect these cups of rice are. Each of these are about.
Shit.
Oh, we got that broccoli already.
Shit.
That broccoli's gonna stink, low key. Broccoli doesn't smell the best, but I mean, it tastes okay. Look how perfect that is. Perfectly scooped rice. Each of these scoops are about 6 ounces of rice, but I just measure my rice by measuring cups. And then I measure my meat and vegetables by a food scale. Alright, so that's good with the cup. Now I gotta grab a half cup. Right there. Alright, there we go. Let's put that in there. I think so. If I was meal prepping the way I was for the past 9 weeks with the half cups in these, I think I would have had enough rice. So didn't have to cook the red potatoes anyways. Good thing I didn't. Alright, so now I'm gonna do the meats. So I'll get this rice out of the way.
Trying to grab that broccoli?
No, because it's gonna be extremely hot right now. So I'm just gonna let it sit in there for a little bit and then cool off, and then I'll measure out the meat. And then I usually do broccoli last, because broccoli is like my least favorite part of this. Doesn't smell very good. And I don't know. Alright, so I'm gonna grab a paper bowl real quick. Alright. Zero that out. So these, I'll get 5 ounces of ground beef. Like both of this one and this one, get the 5 ounces of ground beef. And this row and this row get 4 ounces of chicken. So 5 ounces of ground beef and 4 ounces of chicken. And I try to be as exact as possible. And yes, I'm touching my food because it's my food. So if you're cooking for someone else, you probably want to be a little bit cleaner. Not use your own hands. Ooh. Not cooked all the way. But I don't really care, I want to cook it again. Oh well. Put that in there. It ain't gonna kill you. The chicken has gotta be cooked all the way, so make sure of that. Got this ground beef. It's alright. Hey! Hey, shut up. Shut up.
Hey, man. Hey. Chill.
She's gonna
You
keep
don't
barking.
listen.
She don't listen.
You badass dog.
I'll slap her when I finish this video.
I'm gonna grab it though.
Alright, so I just got a clean bowl because that other one was getting all nasty from the ground beef. But now I'm gonna do 4 ounces of chicken. Oh, look at that.
Perfect.
Look at that. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna do that for the rest of these.
We will get back to you.
Good. Alright, so I'm dumping this last bit of chicken in there. Oh, can't forget that. Alright, we got all the meat and rice in there. Now let's do the asparagus. Look at that. How beautiful that is.
Mm-hmm.
Chef Katz.
How many ounces? How many ounces?
So, for the asparagus, I'm doing 2.5 ounces.
Oh, shit.
Not 2.4. Not 2.6. 2.5.
There you go.
I also got one bag of broccoli already ready and another one's in the microwave.
So you put asparagus and broccoli, or one or the other?
One or the other, and I just mix it up.
Same ounces?
Yep, 2.5 ounces.
So she goes 60.6.
2.6 and 2.5.
There we go.
I got this stinky bag of broccoli. Let's cut that open. Also, if you notice, see how I got a half cup of rice in here? Reason for that is because my new meal plan, where I take out the last half cup of rice, starts tomorrow. So that meal's for tonight. So I still get to have my rice tonight. But here's the broccoli. We're gonna do 2.5 ounces.
That ain't bad.
Yeah. Just like, oh wait. Oh, 2.5, there we go. I'll put that right there. Usually I like having the broccoli with my ground beef, just because broccoli and beef go together better. Kind of like Panda Express, you know, broccoli beef. That's 2.4. 2.5, alright. 2.5, alright, there we go. And I just need 2.5 more ounces of broccoli, so I got a little bit extra. Stuff stinks. It's hot. Alright, and that, look at that. Look at that. Perfect. 2.5 ounces right there. And then we're done. Now we just gotta put the tops on here, clean everything up, and put it in the refrigerator. So that's basically it. That's my meal prep. So if you got any questions, just let me know. DM me on Instagram, Snapchat me, comment down below, whatever you wanna do.